African Capacity Building Foundation was established in 1991, and the reason for the creation of such an organization was to help African countries in their policy formulation, because it was felt that if the continent was not developing, it was not for lack of resources, it was more for lack of good policies. Helping countries to set up think tanks, training economists, and I have to say the focus of the organization was clearly the economy. But then, after 10 years of its creation, it was felt that capacity is needed in various other areas too, and the mandate of the organization was extended to 5 more what we called core competency areas. The foundation's involvement in climate-smart agriculture is quite recent. The program that was put forward by FANRPAN in terms of climate-smart agriculture, CSA as you say, was a very, very good one in terms of its objectives, what it intended to achieve. We support an institution called the Horns of Africa Research Institute, which is based in Ethiopia, and actually it covers all the countries in IGAD. So that's our other experience in CSA. And it is something that we intend to do more and more, because if we want to be helpful in the transformation of the continent, then agriculture has to remain at the center of our concern. The credit of our organization is to select the best partners in the area for their knowledge, for their competence, for their experience of the sector is what we try to do best. We see ourselves as a broker between those who have the resources and those who have the technical knowledge to do things on the ground. So this is how we try to help. Information dissemination plays a key role at the level of the farmers. And when I say the farmers here, I really mean the smallholder farmers. Because in all our African countries, they continue to provide the overwhelming proportion of what we eat. And they grow everything that is consumed in the capital cities and all that. This is where the information has to go. We really see organizations like FANRPAN acting at that level, because this is where the problem is. You have a lot of people who can make theories around it, but they live it. Africans have demonstrated that they can adapt to technologies. Even at the most rural areas, people can catch up with technological constraints if they see value to it. So if your technology, they find it useful, they'll make use of it. I don't think technology should be a barrier whatsoever. For me, it was an eye-opener. I go around the world trying to mobilize resources for ACBF, but to hear what is really happening on the ground gives you that strength to articulate what you have to tell the donors. And if I start going around again to say, I want money for climate-smart agriculture, I know that I have partners that are going to do the best possible use of that money. So this was a success for me in terms of the organization of the regional policy dialogue, the variety of the thematics that we discuss, the attendance, and I would say, the detailed organization of everything. I'm impressed.